We're going to be studying 3 gas laws from Chapter 10. The first one deals with the relationship between temperature and volume. The first assignment is going to be creating a graph from lab data that you collect via a simulation online. To begin this assignment, you'll need to make sure that graphical right here is at the bottom of your screen. In the control center, it's actually this one here. I didn't mean to open it. But you'll need to make sure that that is at the control center at the bottom of your screen. So to begin, open up your browser. Let me show you how I set this up here. I'll start over. Alright, so you're going to go and type in your browser FET gases at the top, and you'll have gases intro, ideal gas law, pressure volume by FET. When you open that up, and you get to the screen, go to laws, open up laws. Alright, and you want to click on two things. Click on width, and we'll go a little bit further in a minute. From the bottom, pull up your control center, bring graphical to the left side of the screen. Alright, once it's on the left side of the screen, click on manual entry. Go to the top where it says Untitled, hit save. Okay, the title of this will be Charles' Law. Alright, and then hit save. Then in your table, you're going to change the x-axis. Your independent variable is going to have the name temperature. Don't worry about the units. Your dependent variable, column options, is going to have the name volume. Alright, let's move this to the side a little bit. I want to make FET, I want to make our simulation a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on. Okay, that's as small as I can make it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is click on particles, and we want to put 150 heavy particles, so click on the double arrow 3 times, and 150 light particles inside the container. Alright, now that we have particles in the container, we need to go to where it says hold constant. We want to hold the pressure constant with the volume being able to change. So you want to click on the first pressure. Alright, so you can see that there's a pressure reading on the dial. Underneath it says 35 atmospheres. So that's going to stay constant. You can see that there is a temperature reading of 300 kelvins. So we're going to type that in our table. For the volume, we're going to use the width. If you see the dotted line underneath your container, it says 10 nanometers. That is just the width, so we need to cube that. So 10 times 10 times 10. So that will be our volume of 1,000 nanometers. Alright, next we are going to lower the temperature. We're going to take the bucket at the bottom of our container, and we're going to pull it down towards the blue where it says cool. Then at the top of our container, you see a thermometer that says 300 degrees. So let's reduce that to 225. or something close. All right, 216 is pretty close, so let's put that. 216. All right, what is our new volume? Well, the width of our container is 7.2 nanometers. We're assuming that it's a cube, so we're going to go 7.2 times 7.2 times 7.2. Multiply that 3 times by itself, so that's our volume, 373. And we'll just leave it at that. We'll go to the ones place. 373 nanometers cubed. All right, so now let's take and increase the temperature. Let's go to 375. Okay, I'm taking the bucket. I got a cute little fire coming out of it, going all the way up to 375. Or somewhere near there. That looks close enough. All right, 374. 374. And our new width is 12.5 nanometers, so we need to multiply that by itself 3 times. 12.5 times 12.5 times 12.5. And we will have 1,953. All right, so now we have 3 data points in our Charles law graph. You need to collect 2 more data points, so please don't forget this part. 2 more data points. Your graph is worth at least 5 points, so collect 2 more of your own. Increase or decrease the temperature as you wish. When you are done collecting those data points, go to the Charles law graph, and on the bottom left hand part of the graph you're going to click on the graph part and then click Apply Curve Fit. Linear is fine. You can click linear and hit apply and you'll have a best fit straight line. You can close the formula. All right, and then when you're finished, make that a full screen here. Okay, take graphical, move the other one out of the way. Make sure you have a line before you send it to me. All right, I don't believe you need this formula. Okay, you can move the formula out of the way because I don't need to see that. I do need to see, when you submit your graph though, I need to see that you have all 3 data points. Or all 5, I'm sorry, you need 5. So you need to do 2 more. I don't think I can put the blank in there. Alright, so you need to have 5 data points. So shrink the graph, then make a screenshot of your data set and your graph and upload that, and then I will show you how to do the math.